Good morning, Prime Minister, Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues here in Toulouse, and to everybody watching around the world. Welcome to Toulouse, where the first flight of the A300 took place 40 years ago this month. As you can see behind me, we have come a long way since the first Airbus widebody took to the sky. But I don't think there could have been a better occasion to inaugurate the final assembly line for the new generation. Don't get me wrong, the A300 was a great aircraft, remains a great aircraft. There are still more than 300 of them, delivering great service around the world. But today, the Airbus family is leaner, fitter and better than ever, just like our organization and our industrial processes. Thanks to all the teams who make that possible. Even before we cut the first piece of ground or laid the first piece of carbon, it was clear that the A350XWB would have been innovative, but so would the way we build it. We had to manage the development and launch of an entirely new aircraft on top of existing ramp-up commitments for all other programs. That was going to require a real evolution in the industrial process for Airbus and the entire supply chain. From the outset we knew we couldn't just send out a list of orders and expect suppliers to deliver. We needed to bring them on board early, to let them develop their teams, evaluate their facilities, and bring maximum value to the program. We needed the benefit of their knowledge and experience to let us decide what work to do ourselves and what to source. And we needed to build a real two-way partnership to ensure everybody sharing the risks would also share the success. With the creation of what became known as the extended enterprise, we got all of that and much more. And it wasn't just about the teams involved in building the aircraft. When you walk around this great new facility today, think about this. More than 400 people have spent the last 3 years building it. More than 10,000 cubic meters of material from the site were recycled into its construction, even including an old runway. And more than half the energy needed to run it will come from the solar panels on the roof. But most of all, remember that this is just one factory. It's just the final element of an industrial structure spread across dozens of sites around the world. 10 new facilities in Europe and the US, plus 3 major extensions at existing sites in just 5 years. This is quite an undertaking. So again, we owe a lot of thanks to a lot of people for making that possible. In fact, just getting the parts of the aircraft this far is a team effort from tens of thousands of people. And those pre-tested sections are ready to simply plug and play reflects the incredible dedication and professionalism of every single one of the team. Thanks to all of you. Production has been running for over 3 years since the first carbon layup. The first components started coming into this building back in December. We will have completed 2 aircraft and started the 3rd by the end of this year. And by the end of 2018, 10 beautiful new A350s will be rolling out of the door every month. The sign above the door says Airbus, but today just doesn't belong to us. It also belongs to all of our partners and suppliers across the extended enterprise, all of the construction teams who built this great facility and the others around the world, and to all of the logistic teams that brought everything together at just the right time. So I hope you are all just as proud as we are. Now let me give you a slightly different view of this incredible building.